Freak Show Podcast. Orlando and the Freak Show. Mornings from 6 to 10. Wild 94.1.
It is the Freak Show, Wild 94.1 Bay's Party Station. What the business is.
No, I feel like I need to start wearing masks.
Say what?
I feel like I need to start wearing a mask.
Why?
Because people are getting sick around these parts, man. Like it's starting to scare me. I don't want another pandemic to start.
Well, you talking about Meredith?
Yeah.
Meredith ain't sick. But her daughter got the bug thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But this ain't no. I don't know. I the way she described it, because Meredith has one thing when she calls you about the kid's sickness, you have to sit through probably the most uncomfortable 3-minute explanation of what she's going through. I'm like, I really didn't want to hear all of this. And
Whole
she was
diagnosis.
Like, she told me it was coming from this end, and then we went, and then all of a sudden it started coming from the other end. I was like, Meredith, I'm good. You ain't got to tell me all this. And she's like, well, you want to come over to my house and help clean? And I was like, nah, I'm good. But you guys need to start, like maybe protecting yourself so it don't go through the rest of the house. But I got like 3 friends that are going through it. Like, that have like it going through from one person to the next person in the household. So whatever that bug is, she said it's a 3-day bug or whatever. So people are out there battling it. So she's not going to be in today because they're fighting to. She had a dance recital.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
And it got like explosive with the stuff on, with the tutu on. And all that.
And she might not be sick now, but I just know that in a couple of days, this might be something that be going around the entire house. Like the whole house is going to be sick.
I told her, I was like, Anthony's going to be next and you're going to be taking care of everybody. Then you're going to get sick. And she's like, don't wish that on me. I'm like, I'm not wishing it on you. I just work with you. I know how that goes because it's like you'll be the soldier taking care of everybody else. And then all of a sudden you'll be like, so I can't make it.
Yeah, herd immunity. She's going to get it.
Because honestly, I got to tell you, Meredith doesn't have a strong immunity because she is like a all-in type of, like, when my kids get sick, they know to stay away from me. She doesn't have that because she's gonna let her kids love up on her. I treat them like strangers. When they get sick, I'm like, yeah, I don't know you like that, but you can share this hallway and get back in your room, and that's your bathroom, and blah 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 blah. And they get used to it because they know I can't get sick and then still do the show. So it is what it is, but we're gonna hold it down for you on a Monday morning. We'll get moving and come back. Hold on. All right, well, Michael Jackson has shown you that he can go back to number 1 on the charts and on the box office numbers because apparently now totaling $700 million, another $26 million this past weekend has taken the biopic back to number 1 status.
And it's going to make the music even stream more. Everybody loves it.
The movie that it was supposed to lose to is The Devil Wears Prada 2, which came in strong last week and had a strong audience turnout, especially on the premium IMAX screens. But now it has made it back to number 1. The movie I want to see is Obsession. Obsession. That one looks dark and like almost like a Jordan Peele kind of thing. Like it's a little weird.
It's been coming through on my timeline lately, and it looks scary as hell. I like it. I want to see it.
I like it. I think that's dope. All right, now there is some Jackson news that is out there. Jermaine Jackson has been ordered to pay $6.5 million to a woman who accused him of the sexual assault in 1988. Basically, he failed to respond to a lawsuit. Her name is Rita Butler Barrett. Rita Butler Barrett won a default judgment against Jermaine Jackson after he never appeared in court or formally even answered the case. Basically, it's covering damages and legal costs and medical expenses. I don't know. Maybe damages is high because I'm like medical expenses and legal costs, $6.5 million. Wow. But she sued him in 2023 for what happened in the late 80s and said that she was assaulted by him and that she also alleged she later told Motown founder Berry Gordy, who is his father-in-law, about the incident and claimed that it was covered up totally. Though Gordy was not named as a defendant in the lawsuit, The judgment was entered because he never responded to the lawsuit, just ignored it, despite legal notices reportedly being published after attorneys said that they had trouble contacting him.
So is that an admission of guilt if you don't say anything about it? Now you have to pay $6.5 million. So, yeah, it is guilty. But is that an admission of guilt if you don't say anything?
No, it's not. I mean, it's a default. So default means that basically we couldn't get to the case because you wouldn't acknowledge it. So if you acknowledge it, you can fight your day in court. They'll give you your day to go in, put your information out there, put your evidence out there. You could, fight it that way. But if you just say, nah, I'm not going to answer, then they're going to be like, okay, well, we gave you the opportunity to defend yourself, so we just going to have to go with the person that showed up.
Damn.
So, yeah.
I mean, it just makes Jermaine look really bad. The fact that he didn't even answer it at all is like, yo, if you're innocent, you say something. But
unless he got that kind of money like that, but I don't think Jermaine got it like that.
No, hell no. I mean, with the new movie and everything and all the success from it, he's getting a check from that, right?
Oh, yeah, he's getting a check, but I'm just saying, 6.5. You might want to show up for court.
Yeah, I would be in court. I don't got that like that.
Tell your story. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate the fact that people have to defend what happened 4, 5, 6, 7 decades ago. But if you're going to go in there and say you didn't do it, show your evidence, pull it all together, whatever. I mean, Jermaine Jackson, you ain't done that much. You remember. So, I don't know. Yeah, 6.5, though. That's a big come up. All right. All right, Freak Show. Saturday night at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater, I went to go see the I'm Back tour, which is Pitbull and Lil Jon. And
it's a 305.
Man, oh, my God. Y'all showed. Okay, so here's the highlights. The highlights were Pitbull's audience is a little bit older than like the normal young hip hop shows. And so it was refreshing to see people not have their phones up the whole time, because they weren't like documenting it like other people would in the other shows where you see all just like when you look at Rolling Loud and you see all the phones up. Like, so people were actually like partying and dancing.
You got to get videos for the gram though.
Because they were doing that. Like, I saw with Lil Jon's lyrics, a lot of people who were in that auntie unk kind of space singing along with some words I wouldn't expect these people to be singing along with. Like the windows to the sweat drop down my Lord. Every woman, it was gray hair, bald heads. People were out there going in. So then the booty shaking started.
Yeah.
And they had people on the Jumbotrons who were dressed like Pitt, but who had like, instead of black pants, they had on like black booty shorts, and they were all like just getting it in. And so then some of these aunties started getting it in, and it was a much different twerk fest than you normally would see. You see a dude next to her going, yeah, but these guys were like, they had never seen their wives twerk before. Like the wives was just jigga, 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 jigga. And you saw the men next to them like, okay,
I was watching the videos.
This is crazy.
The videos that you were putting up were so funny because it was just like you saw a bunch of people with ball caps on just twerking.
Oh, it had to be like at least 40% of the people in there were dressed with that whole viral Pit look, and it was funny. But I am convinced. I even told him, I was like, man, I had to call him by his government. I'm like, Armando, you are a pimp, because he had these 6 dancers that you could tell he was raised by Uncle Luke and the influence of Luke, because these girls, even though they did it classy and they had some risque kind of little like burlesque kind of moves or whatever, they didn't go too far where it was like totally into like the Luke splack whatever, but he definitely accentuated the booties. They all had some wagging. There was one girl that was just like, she was the star of the show, and she was crazy. It was crazy.
So I know you were talking about like the age difference. Do you feel like a lot of kids nowadays are missing out on seeing like the showmanship of Pitbull?
Pitbull is a showman. Pitbull is he's not a lyricist. It's like, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Like, it's like it's very simplistic rap, but it's such a party and such a vibe. Like, they sold out the show fast. And I mean, like in a couple of weeks, that show was sold out. People showed up early. They bought merch. I mean, they were all over that place. They were screaming and dancing, and then, I mean, nobody left early. It was a real party, and he had choreography. Like, it wasn't just a rap show where it's like you just walk back and forth. I mean, he had to run over here to say something to a fan, but he had to hurry up and get to the middle because that's where the dancers were expecting him to be, because then they had to grab his thighs while he was dancing. They had like a full-on choreography. It was a great show. After every song, just like it's almost like a debutante, where it's like after every song, it was like dun 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 dun, and he just stands there, and the lights go down, and then they come back up, and he's like, it's just like he's just like cheesing, like, like standing there on his mark, like, like and absorbing the applause, and then he lets that finish, and then he starts to kind of talk and introduce the next one with DJ Chino. So it was like, man, it was really a good production. And even when John had worked the screens into it, like he had Slade up there, his son, he had his MySpace page that he pulled up, and he started showing all of that, and it was just, I mean, it was a real tribute to the 2000s. It was lit. I was more excited to go meet up with them and chat with them, because I hadn't seen Pitt in forever, and and getting up with John after everything that he's been through. So I wanted to do that, but it was more so like I wasn't really too excited to see the show because I had seen it 100 times. Yeah. But this show was worth it. It was, I mean, it had the production value. You don't see hip hop shows with that kind of choreography and that kind of like thing. It was fire.
Oh, for
I
sure.
loved it.
And for the people that didn't see on the social media, you got to talk to Little John for a little bit. You got like a quick 5 questions or whatever.
What happened was I was just going back there. Like Sujit, my man, is like his like touring booker and stuff, and so he was like, "Hey, John, want to see you." I was like, "All right, yeah, I'm gonna come." And so he had blocked out like 30 minutes to spend backstage, and we were back there like talking. I thought there were other people there, like, but there was like somebody from another radio station, but it was like a salesperson, so they weren't really like gonna jump in and do like an interview. But I didn't know who they were, so gotcha. I was kind of sitting back, letting them get their little thing going on before I just started talking to them. And so we ended up just having a conversation, and I didn't know that they were recording the conversation, and so that whole thing went. Shawty, who does all of the video for John, was like, "Hey, man, so you want that video?" And I was like, "What video?" He's like, "Of y'all talking." And I was like, "Wait." I was like, "You shot all that?" He's like, "Yeah, I was shooting the whole time." And he's like, "John told me to shoot it." And I was like, "Oh, damn. Well, yeah, send it to me." But my thing was, I was just like, we're going to do a big backstage Q&A, and I'm going to ask you a few things, and that's it. And we did that like right before we left. But we talked about, his losing his son, and about how he is, it was just a really deep conversation, because he's like, I don't think I would have survived this if I hadn't gotten to the headspace where I am now, where I'm meditating, where I'm sober, where he's like, I haven't felt good about what's going on, but I know I would have been a lot lower, and I would not have been able to be out here. And so like we were having that conversation, and we were just, kind of like just really being casual. So there was like no introduction of it, like, "Hey, we're back here at so-and-so, so-and-so." That's just like an organic conversation. But he's going to send it to me, and then I'll chop it up and put it up on YouTube. And that was a longer kind of like roundtable discussion of just John and the essence. I mean, even the guy who runs Live Nation came up to him and was like, "Man," he's like, "do you remember when we did the anger management tour and you rocked the house?" He's like, I'm seeing this crazy. He's like, "Cause last night, in West Palm, it was insane." And he was like, "I do this." He's like, "I mean, I'm a DJ at heart." He's like, "I'm a producer at heart, so I know how to move crowds." He's like, "But when you jump out there and he's like, the energy is just so crazy." And just watching the Live Nation head just love up on him, it was just really like fire. So John is definitely one of one, because I told him, I was like, "Bro, you there's an argument about who created this crunk thing." I'm like, "You definitely made it a popular thing." And
no question.
Like, I mean, it was out before, but you gave it an essence and put it, kind of made it a brand, and so it was definitely worthwhile. But I got to tell you, I know some people icy hotted themselves, because it was a lot of twerking, a lot of drinking. I mean, a lot. The Spanish mommies, what do you call a Spanish auntie, a tia?
Tia, yeah.
Boy, them Tias was out there. So
Titi.
y'all, you could say black don't crack, but man, brown don't really crack either. Cause man,
Brown don't get down.
Brown don't crack. Cause boy, them aunties was out there, and I'm like, when they walking by, I'm like, damn, these women fine.
Oh yeah,
it was fire. I had a great time. I did not want to be outside, and ended up so happy that I was out there because it was something to see. So, yeah, big shout out to that boy Pitbull, Pimp Bull, and the boy Lil Jon. It
Can't
was
wait
crazy.
to see that interview.
Yeah, it was great.
WLLD FM HD1, Lakeland, Tampa, St. A Beasley Media Group station. Orlando and the Freak Show will hear your confession. And just like a priest, you're probably going to have to do something after. But it ain't penance. Confessions at 7 on Wild 94.1.
All right, this morning's confession comes from future Mrs. Mitchell. It says, Dear Freak Show, I am marrying my man, and I have to admit that he and his family are a little bit more ghetto than my family are.
Hey, y'all.
He and I usually laugh about it, but our wedding registry has set off a nerve, so I wanted to write in. We're at lunch with our mothers, and my mom, Miss Prissy, chimes in with, by the way, we cannot have a PS5 game system on your wedding registry. She and I had talked about it privately, but I was going to be the one to explain it to him so I could sweeten the message a little bit more than she would. Nope. Mom just blurted it out, and his response was half confusion, but the other half was, I asked for it, why can't I have it? His mom fired in with, where I'm from, you ask for what you want, and it's up to people to give it to you if they want to buy it. She says, put you some red bottoms on that list too, girl. We spent maybe 25 minutes until I realized that the message was falling on deaf ears. As far as he's concerned, it's staying on the wedding registry. Our family is full of faithful Freak Show listeners, so I thought maybe you guys would discuss it. And if you could weigh in on if a PS5 is an appropriate appliance to place on a wedding registry. Signed, future Mrs. Mitchell.
I have not been married, but I thought that was the whole point of a wedding registry, is to put on there what you want. Isn't it? No.
It's what you want to start your union together. Like red bottoms, those are clothes. PS5, like that's a gaming system.
Yeah, but it's also a DVD player and a streaming service. You could play your streaming services on it so you guys can Netflix and chill. Like I'm going to side on the fact that it's not. I mean, Meredith would probably have to be the appropriate, like wedding. I've never really gotten the fun of putting together a wedding registry for stuff outside of wedding stuff, dishes, kitchenware, a juicer, stuff like that. Like that's the stuff that you put on there because you're coming together. So you're starting this stuff to start your, I see it in your face. You're a gamer. Yeah.
You don't see anything wrong with this, but it's not apropos.
I'm just saying, I'm also thinking of the other ways because the PlayStation's, it does more than just gaming. Like I said before, you could stream on it. You could go on the internet on it. You could look up things on it. There's simulations on it.
You can do that on the iPhone too, huh?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so why don't we just ask for iPhones?
So are you saying all right, so take out the PlayStation. You're saying the Louboutins aren't allowed to be asked for on this registry?
You can't ask for red bottoms on a registry.
So what's the whole point of a registry then?
Because it has to be, it's supposed to be, not has to be. It's supposed to be stuff that the union, you're helping them start their marriage, and they're starting with stuff, not with like clothing. You can't ask them for a Louis Vuitton bag or like a Christian Louis Vuitton.
I've seen TVs on registries that I've bought for people for their weddings. Like if you could put a TV on there, why not the PS5?
I don't think a TV should go on there.
Really?
Like I mean that's what I'm saying. I think this is inappropriate. I think that's hood stuff. Whoever you bought that TV for, they low key ghetto.
All right, so answer my question. What's the point of a registry?
I just told you.
Asking for gifts to get stuff that you want together.
If you have a registry, the registry is these people are giving you stuff. I mean, because I've bought like appliances. I've had to buy a piece of furniture, like some sort of trunk system or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, people always say get in early on the registry because you can get those wooden spoons or you can get them spatulas or any of that cheap stuff. But if you wait till you late, you're going to be left with the pricey one. And the pricey ones are always like some sort of trunk or some sort of accent piece that goes in your living room or something like that. Yeah. And then you end up stuck with that.
All right, but we don't know this couple. What if the wife plays games too and they want this together? And
I don't think it's appropriate. Personally, I don't think it is. But I'll leave it to, because, we don't do well with etiquette stuff without our queen of the freak show in here. So I'm going to let you ladies out there and gentlemen with some class. I don't want just, oh man, it's mine, I want to get it. I don't want that. I want people out there who know what's supposed to be on a registry. Holla at us, 888-429-0941. You can shoot us a text, yes or no. All right, so the future Mrs. Mitchell wrote us in because she wants us to shut down the wedding registry because her man has put a PS5 on the joint. All right. His mom says she should go ahead and throw some red bottoms on there too. Rich
I agree.
Doesn't see an issue with it. I think that it's not appropriate. Out of the A13, it says the idea behind a wedding registry used to be when couples did not live together before marriage, so they would need to fill their home with necessary things to make it a home, such as dishes, towels, appliances, home wizard, like a toaster or a coffee maker, things like that, not video game systems.
It's an entertainment system for the home, for everybody.
You can say it however you want to say it. Right. This is not really it's not
Danielle out of the A13 says, expensive dishes staying unused versus something that's going to be potentially enjoyed. Wedding I recently went to, they had game passes and Lego sets. We got them, the Lego set.
Why don't I just throw season tickets on there for $1?
Why not? You throw it on the registry. It's their decision on whether or not they want to buy it.
Right.
So throw it on the registry.
But it's still not appropriate.
I think it's appropriate. That's for the entire house to enjoy.
Wow. This is funny. All right. This says absolutely not home essentials. Sin just puts home essentials, not a PS5. That is beyond ghetto. Let's see. Louis just said, "Hell yeah, I'm putting that on mine and a new handgun for my collection." You can put anything on there. I want a pistol. I want red bottoms. I want PS5. That's not traditional wedding stuff. If you can't get it at Bed Bath & Beyond or something like that, it ain't available for you.
It's 2026, bro. Nothing's traditional anymore. Come on now. This one out of the 646. I'm a gamer, and I'm damn sure not buying someone a PS5 for their wedding. I'd much rather get you a good blender or a waffle maker.
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying.
Fun.
It's fun when you want some waffles. Keisha's on the phone. Keisha.
Hey, good morning, fellas.
How you doing this morning?
I'm doing awesome and amazing. Let that man put that PS5 on his wedding registry. It's his registry. It's his day as well as it's her day. His mama, her mama, whoever needs to mind their business.
Thank you.
That could be a source of income. They could be making money. People are making money gaming these days. Let that man get that game. Oh. They could be millionaires in 2 years playing that game. Let that man get that game and invest in their future. And like he said, times have changed. People are not really buying houses as they supposed to be thanks to our economy, but we're not going to go in that. But ain't nobody buying no refrigerator. Ain't nobody buying no microwave. They've been living together for years. You feel me?
Wait. Keisha, I'm going to let you know something. We are not putting a fridge on the registry either. You can't.
Right, I'm just saying. They don't want no pots and pans. They got pots and pans. They eat every day already. That's cool. Let them game and make that money. Or let them game and, relieve their stress. Let that man have that game. Y'all know where times is hard right now. Get that man that game.
Keisha, you married?
Right.
Keisha, are you married? Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Oh man,
I see why.
You might be, no, hell no. You might be at the end of this call.
But now y'all know times is hard these days. Let that man play that game and have his fun. And if people want to celebrate them how they want to be celebrated. He won a game. That man get married. It's his day too. Let that man get that game.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. I appreciate you. Let's see here. I got Tony in Polk County. Let's see here. Tony, if somebody put on the registry that they want a PS5, you gonna honor that request?
Oh, hell no.
Is it appropriate to go on the wedding? Is it appropriate to go on the wedding registry?
I mean, you go on the wedding registry. I mean, like it's essentials, man. Like stuff you need. You don't need no PS5. I mean, like y'all saying, it's. I mean, who don't want one? But I mean, like realistically, what are they? $399? Ain't nobody trying to spend a $399 on a PS5 for you to play Fortnite and stuff. You're a grown ass man or a grown woman. Get up and get out. I mean,
that's hilarious.
Like I said, it's for entertainment. I mean, I don't mind buying a VHS machine. Them things are cheap nowadays.
A VHS?
Come
on now, bro.
Yeah,
bro, if it was my wedding and you brought me a VHS, I'd be pissed.
That's funny. Let's see. It's absolutely, Stephanie just wrote, it's absolutely not appropriate. It's not your Christmas wish list. The wedding registry is something for your home, something for both of you to use together. Come on now. Like, I mean, this is supposed to be like this is supposed to be like regular common sense.
We could use it together. She could use it to watch her Kardashians. I could use it to play Fortnite.
Registry, would you honor that request?
No, because it's necessities, dog. It's necessities. It's not what you want. It's what you need.
What about them red bottoms? Them red bottoms.
No, thank you. Nah, I don't entertain any of that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to dishes and towels and things like that, I'm gonna get you things like that so you can build your future with your future wife or husband, whoever it is.
There you go. See, that makes sense. These are grown folks that's calling in, Rich. You got a different mentality.
Y'all all sound boring as hell. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Rich.
I'm just saying.
But you know what? So there are people agreeing with him on the text. I mean, this person says, I agree with Rich. I would buy it if that's what they want. Why not? This their registry. I'm a woman and a gamer, and I approve. She knew what he was and said yes when he asked, so why think he's ghetto now? By the way, I'm married 17 years and buy all the systems in my home.
Look at that.
That's hood rich.
That's hood. That's hood rich.
Yeah, he's trying to come up.
I think if you start giving away free stuff, people get a little bit squirrely with what they can ask for. I appreciate it, Zoe. They get a little bit crazy with what they can ask for because my dad used to always say you could tell when somebody ain't never had that. Gotcha. It's like when you letting people ask for whatever, they gonna get a little bit, kind of like worldly with it. You should keep it locked down to, all right, our new home is gonna have these new appliances, these new things, and but a PS5, if you're a gamer, you already are gaming. You're already using the gaming system, so you got one already.
But you can use it also as an entertainment system for other things too, which is why I'm saying, like, what if? Back in the day, I wasn't old enough to be buying wedding gifts back in the day, but did you put DVD players and VHSs like he said earlier?
No.
You did it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, juicers, punch bowls, crystal, stuff like that. Like the good stuff that you use when family comes over to eat and you pull out the good china.
So you used
you
used everything on your registry that they bought you? Every single thing. You used it?
No.
Exactly.
No, I mean, because I ain't had no formal dinners and stuff.
So
but now you're prepared for that. That's the thing. You're prepared to entertain because now you got other stuff out there. I mean, hell, why don't I put a basketball goal on there?
Yeah, you could.
I want to have a basketball goal outside my house. Why don't I throw that on there?
You could. If that's what you and your wife decide to put on your registry and somebody wants to buy it for you, that's a gift that you want, and you know that they want it. So
most people want Bed Bath and Beyond and all of that stuff, and you over there trying to get yours at Dick's Sporting Goods or at Best Buy. That is a much different thing.
Think you can beat down the freaks?
Anybody can be beat.
Are you up on your pop culture?
Duh. Winning.
Beat the Freaks.
Can't wait.
With Orlando and the Freak Show.
Wild 94.1, the Bay's party station.
All right, it's Beat the Freaks time. I got Ryan on the line. Ryan, what's good?
Heading to work.
Heading to work. All right, well, $600 will do you right. You got to go against me because Meredith is out, so I'm your only choice. I got to go.
All right, this is all brought to you by Fair and Fair Accident Attorneys. As he walks out of the door, just give it a guess if you don't have the answer, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, number one. Who is Betsy Ross, and why is she so important in American history?
Isn't that one of the Golden Girls?
Oh, my God. Number two. If 5x equals 40, what is the value of x?
10?
No. Number three. True or false? Butterflies taste things with their wings. Is that true or false?
I'm going to go with true.
That is false, actually. All right. And number four. Who was the very first American Idol winner?
Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah, you got one on the board. All right, and lastly, congratulations, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, on winning consecutive MVPs in the NBA. How many league MVPs does LeBron James have? 5.
16?
4. 16? Damn, dog.
I don't know.
All right, you got one. One.
Okay.
Here we go. Number one. Who is Betsy Ross, and why is she so important in American history?
Betsy Ross made the original flag, the Old Glory. She sewed the flag.
Yeah, the first American flag. She's not one of the Golden Girls.
Oh.
All right, number two. If 5x equals 40, what is the value of x?
8.
8 is correct. All right, 3. True or false? Butterflies taste things with their wings.
True.
No, that is false. They actually taste things with their feet.
Okay.
All right. Number 4. Who was the very first American Idol winner?
Kelly Clarkson.
Yes, sir. And then lastly, congratulations, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, on winning consecutive MVPs in the NBA. How many league MVPs does LeBron James have?
2.
No, he has 4.
Well, 2 of them he didn't earn. All right, Ryan, tell everybody what happened.
I'm Ryan from Riverview, and I did not beat the Freaks.
Freak Show, Wild 94.1 Bay's Party Station. All right, so we talked about this when it first happened. Dak Prescott and his lovely baby mama went on a bachelor combined trip, and they walked away not together. And we were like, wait, what happened? What could have happened at that party that made it so crazy that they couldn't stay together? Well, now the word caught is in huge print, caught, and it's Dak Prescott and apparently Caitlin Rance, who is one of the bridesmaids
of the bride
that he has left at the altar now.
Oh, yeah.
Now, according to this report, Dak and his ex-fiance's friend, Sarah Jane, who's from here, they attended the Pro Bull Riders event in Fort Worth, Texas together. And people are saying, eyewitnesses are saying, that they looked a little too cozy. They were even holding hands at some point. So this girl was actually, and she's gone on record saying, hey, we are not dating. There's nothing going on. I'm active on some site called Raya, whatever that is. It's a dating app or something. So she's like, I'm very single. I'm out here. I'm outside, blah, 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 blah. There's nothing going on. Apparently, they were friends when they went to college together. And that's what he's saying. He's like, she's just a friend. They pal around with each other. There's nothing to see. All right. This says that Rance wasn't just some random friend that was chosen. This is something that looks like it's a little bit more physical than people were comfortable with when they were watching.
Yeah. So I don't care how long they've been friends. It still looks crazy you going to a Pro Bull Riders event with just one of your bridesmaids. It looks crazy.
I mean, listen, I don't know the lady, but I'm saying the way people are talking, they said they were swinging hands, and it was very coupley the way it looked. This person said it was. They said that they went to Mississippi State together. There's nothing going on between them. It seems that Ramos got caught wind of it before the story even broke, because on May 16th, she posted a screenshot to her Instagram story with Firm Friends from Drake's new Iceman album with the caption Scorpio King and a pinching hand emoji. So basically,
I saw that on her page too.
So they said that people said that she's getting dragged for betraying her friend. But they said, I don't know what's going on official, but it definitely did not look cool.
Now, I didn't see this, but I saw on TMZ that they were asking her questions about the dating rumors. And then she handed the phone to Dak, like personally. Like they were like, oh, are you and Dak dating? And she handed the phone to Dak so that he could answer the question.
She was on the phone?
Yeah, they were like doing an interview on TMZ, and they were asking her about it. And then when they
was it a video, or was it just
like a video interview?
So she's doing a video interview, and they're like, "Are you and Dak hooking up?" And she's like, "Here, ask him."
Yeah,
and then handed it to Dak Prescott. Oh, they together.
They gotta be, dog.
They together. Why? Come on, dog. Don't do that. I mean, I think that's like we thought. We said, like, yo, like when you do a bachelor party with all of those folks and people getting drunk and they all on the boat and everything else, something can go left. I think that's the something that went left.
Yeah.
Makes it sound like that's it.
And the rumors with the whole boat thing when they were on the yacht together was that Dak got caught DMing somebody else. So I don't know if it's connected.
Could have been somebody who's on the boat.
Yeah.
Hey, meet me down at the captain's quarters.
It could have been, but this still looks crazy. I don't care if you guys were friends before or not. It looks wild to me.
Yeah. Well, she's got them babies, so she'll be straight. PETA, PETA is not shy about going after people. PETA is now targeting George Kittle from the San Francisco 49ers because he went online and was talking about this spider that was in his bathroom. And he posted that his wife woke him up at 4 a.m. because she found a spider the size of $50 in the bathroom, and he used a rehab slant board to kill it. And fans mostly treated it like it was funny husband to the rescue kind of story. But PETA is now mad. A senior VP from the animal rights group criticized George Kittle for killing the spider instead of catching it and releasing it outside. Now, I just got to ask, if you see a spider in your house,
I'm killing the hell out of it.
Okay. All right.
I just want you to know.
All right.
Like, I see videos online of people like, and I know you shouldn't be doing this, and it sounds cruel. They're taking like aerosol cans, putting a lighter, and like killing spiders and stuff. And when I
know somebody who burned like their house caught on fire with that. You can't do that.
No, but I'm saying there's videos of people doing that.
Yeah, but you can't. Okay. I'm not saying you got to save the spider's life, but if you fire off an aerosol can with the reggae thing with a blowtorch, you can the spider can catch on fire and run up under your couch or something like that. So you can't it has caused fires, especially if it's a big spider, if it's like one of those big hairy ones. But you don't need the flame part. That's the big part. I believe spiders are like 80. I don't know what the percentage is, but I remember 80 for some reason. But they're like a bunch of hair. Mm-hmm. Like most spiders are all covered in hair. So if you spray it with a hairspray, just go get your girl's hairspray out of the bathroom and spray a spider with that. They then stiffen because the hairspray locks them up because it locks up all the hair on their body. Okay. Then you can just sweep it into a dustpan and throw it outside.
Yeah, because I was always told
then they get ate by birds.
I was always told if you step on them, that actually makes that like the eggs are inside the spider. I don't know if this is true or not.
And then they burst out and then all of these little babies,
all the
babies
baby spiders come out.
I've seen that.
Is that true?
Yeah. You'll have like 80, 90 spiders that'll pop off. If it's only if it's pregnant.
That's why I'm burning down the whole house.
Right.
No.
I remember when I was dating this girl Andrea in college, and we walked into her apartment. and I saw it was dark in the apartment, but she had white walls, and I saw something on her wall that ran. Like when we walked in, it was just something on her wall that looked like something, and it disappeared. And I'm like, yo, something was on your wall, and we were like looking around. We were moving stereos back, moving the couch back, and all of a sudden, this big spider, like they had a lot of trees over there, and this spider was about as big as my hand. And I was like, man, good luck with that. I dipped. I was like, I'm lost it. I was planning on staying the night that night. I was like, man, you come with me if you want to come with me. She's like, I'm not leaving this in there. I'm like, hey, I got to go.
Did she talk to you after that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Nah, hell no. Adam 727 says, Peter can kiss the seat of my pants. That spider gotta go.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I've never heard it was, I mean, like animals, yeah, but insects, yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That spider might have to go. I'm just saying.
Nah, hell no.
All right, listen, so Plead the Fifth is coming up, and it's yours, right?
Oh, damn, because Meredith is not here.
So that means I get all 3 questions?
Yeah.
Hey.
Nah, don't do that.
Somebody just texted in. They're like, who doing Plead the Fifth? Like, yeah, it's yours, right?
It's mine.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. Everybody sit back because we got some questions to learn about Richie coming up. Well, it would be one Ricardito. Ricardito?
You can just say Ricardo.
Ricardo. All right. There we go. Is your name Richard or Ricardo?
It's Richard.
Oh, okay.
That's like my government name. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen here. Richie Rich is about to answer all of your queries. If you have a question, feel free to jump on him. I am in here alone this morning, so that means I got to weigh all 3. Luckily, I have a file. So
it's all good because Meredith be asking the messy questions.
I try not to be messy, unless,
You're asking questions by yourself.
Well, yeah. Well, because all right, so there's one I saw a street reporter, like man on the street asking different couples questions. And I was like, damn, that was a good one. So that one, yeah. Here's the question.
All right.
Rich, you have a choice.
Okay.
Here, you on one side, your most recent friend would benefit because you don't have like a girlfriend. Okay, so we'll just say whoever your most recent friends would benefit is. Okay,
yeah.
This most recent friend with benefit is gonna die. Okay, and the only way you can save her is by giving your best friend a handy to fruition. The question is, does she live or does she die?
Damn, that's a hard question.
I was going to say something, but I'm not.
Damn. Because if I plead, I know you're going to follow it up. So I guess I got to answer the question.
Does she live or does she die?
Damn. I'm not going to give my friend a handy. So, damn, but I want to save her. She's going to have to. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, as much as I love her, I'm going to have to. Yeah, she's gonna end up going because I ain't giving Joe. I'm not giving Heist no handy. Hell no. Hell no.
Okay, so
nah, she
gotta go.
She's gotta go.
Really?
Yeah, it's just
okay.
One of those.
All right.
That's a weird request to save somebody, but
I mean, listen, but you had the opportunity. Because, that doesn't mean anybody would know you did it. But never mind, you answered. So, hey.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Only people who would know would be you and Joe.
Yeah. And that's too many people. So, no, hell no. I can't do it. I can't.
All right. Your second question. Whether by accident or on purpose.
Okay.
Have you ever stolen something? If so, what was it?
I have.
Was it my pen Friday? Because I was missing my pen.
No,
Did you steal my pen?
No. People are always stealing my pens. So, nah.
That was how I asked that question. I was like, I'm going to find out if that bitch.
No. Yeah, I did. I've done it both ways where, you never like taking something accidentally. Like I one thing I do a lot, and the most recent thing is I steal people's lighters. Like, cause I always ask people for lighters, like, you know, if I'm gonna go light something, and
something,
and just involuntarily, whenever I light something, I immediately put the lighter in my pocket. And I always do it. And so whenever anybody's like, damn, I can't find my lighter, I always check my pockets and it's in my pocket. So I think that was also the last thing that I stole, like accidentally. But one time in high school, I also got caught, a month before college. I learned from this experience. I ended up stealing a cap gun from like a store, a pretty big store. And I was joking around with my friends, and I saw a cap gun, and I could have bought it, but I was stunting in front of my friends, trying to be the cool guy, and I ended up like putting it in my pocket, like without paying for it. And they ended up catching me at the register because I paid for a couple of other things, but I kept the cap gun in my pocket, and they caught me. Security guard came out. And theft
for prevention, a cap gun.
Yeah, theft prevention caught me. They took me to the back, and they were like, yeah, we would have let you go, but, you try to get away with it doing this. You try to be slick. So I ended up getting arrested and going to jail. My friends bailed me out. I tried to hide it from my mom, and I had a court date right before I was supposed to leave for college, and they ended up rescheduling my court date. And when I was in the court, I was like, well, I'm supposed to be in college. Like, I can't come back. And they were like, well, you should have thought about that before you stole the cap gun. So then I ended up having to tell my mom, and she ended up finding out, which ended up helping me in the long run because my mom went with me to court, and I got away. Not that I got away with it, but the judge saw that I was with my mother and that, I was a respectable boy. So I ended up having to do probation for it, and then that. But I learned from it. Never stole anything after that.
Wow. Somebody says, no, never give Rich my lighter.
Yeah, don't. No, for real. If you let me borrow your lighter, get it right after I light whatever joint.
Okay. All right. Let's see. That was 2. On the third, let's see. On date night, who is louder behind their bedroom door, you or your roomie?
It's me. I never hear Mike. I think he does it purposely. I think he sleeps at his girl's house mostly, but I never hear Mike. But for me, I don't give a damn who's home. I be in there talking hella stuff.
Such a dirtbag.
So yeah, it's me. It's me for sure. I never hear Mike ever.
He has not used a pass yet, so you guys now can get unleashed. 888-429-0941. 3 questions come from you and a boomerang on the other side. Plead the fifth is all right. Plead the fifth action going on. Rich got 3 questions in already. Has not used a pass yet. Now the audience gets to play. Let's see here. Rich, you have a question out of 727. Says, oh, okay. This says, what is the biggest lie you've ever told Orlando?
I plead the fifth.
What?
Just plead. I'm just pleading.
What?
Just plead.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Just done.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, all right. It's out the way now. 888-429-0941. Whatever heat you want to bring, you can go ahead and get at that.
Somebody really asked that question. Was
They absolutely did. You'll be able to see it when you open up the the text.
Damn.
Hopefully you gonna answer these back on some folks. Wow. Okay, so this one was the first one that came in. Strange, but I guess I might as well share it now since there's no pass. It says, if you got $100,000 for every back shot that you received, how many would you take?
There's unlimited.
I mean, I guess so. If you can take it, I don't know. I guess. It says $100,000
per back shot.
Yeah.
Damn. Do I got a Price?
Do you have a price?
I mean, because like, there's a lot. You got to think about it. $100,000 per back shot. I mean, you could rack up a little bit of money with that. Damn.
Isaac said, people are so dirty.
Yeah, for real. Damn. I don't know, dog. Like, I want to say that I wouldn't, but that's a lot of money. So I'm going to say
it's a lot of money, but it's also not as. I will just tell you this: there are, it's not as taboo as it was before because people in their learning of the body and whatever. So if you can handle it, you might be able to make a meal if you take 10.
And nobody got to know.
I listen. They didn't say that. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna put it on the billboard, but I mean, if you do 10, that's $1 million.
Nah, I got to do more than 10 million. Let me see how many back shots I got to take for 10 million.
Well, that's 100. Like if you take 10, that's $1 million. So if you want 10 million, it's 10 times 10. That's 100.
So it's just 100 back shots I would have to take for 10 million.
Is that that's your answer? Wow.
I mean, we're gonna put a price on it. I need some money,
Sandra just said, "What's a back shot?"
I guess I'm taking 100.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess I'm taking 100.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna take 100 for 10 mil. Why not? That's life changing.
Yo, it's life changing. Yeah, your life.
Nobody got to know.
Your life is gonna change.
No.
They didn't say anything about nobody not knowing. But I'm just saying. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go for 100.
Wow. Okay. That's 2.
Yeah. That's
yeah. All right. Let's see. This is something about kids. I don't know what that is. All right. People are doing talk to text. It's really weird. Let's see. This says. Why'd you answer like that? All right. Let's see. It says, wow. Okay.
I don't like the way you're looking at these questions.
This says, Rich, have you ever been hit on by a guy? Tell us what happened and how you felt afterwards.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, that doesn't bother me at all. I get hit on by guys actually pretty regularly. It doesn't bother me because, I'm very sure of my sexuality, and it's very easy for me to just, I actually joke around like when guys do that. Like I'll like be like jokingly flirtatious towards them and stuff. But then I'll let them know. I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't roll that way or whatever. But yeah, that doesn't really bother me that much. It's kind of flattering to know, that somebody, it doesn't matter what gender it is, finds you attractive in any way. So to me, I mean, it's the same way if I was to turn down a woman. It is just letting them know, like, oh, sorry,
Taken.
You're not my style.
Hated
I'm spoken for.
All right. This person out of the 813 says, I cannot believe Rich won't save a woman's life, but he'd rather take back shots for somebody.
Yeah.
Just saying. You've answered your 3.
Yeah, but you got to understand, with the back shots, I'm never going to see this person and talk to this person again, probably. With my best friend, I'm not going to be able to look at Heist the same way after I did that to him. So, yeah, I'm good.
Darn.
So let me ask you the question.
What?
If your most recent friend with benefits was about to die, but to save them, you had to give your best friend a handy, would you do it? Would that be DJ Rose?
Yeah, because I mean, my best friend is Amanda, so that makes a handy a lot easier.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to hear that.
That's what I'm saying. So I would probably have to pick Rose because Rose is like my best guy friend. Like my best friend is a girl, but my best guy friend would be either Rose or Chill Will. But either way, okay. Honestly, I would have to do it. I would have if you're saying if the person who I have as a friend with benefits is going to die unless I give some motion to my best guy friend, and it's only a handy.
It's only a handy.
I mean, it's not like I gotta you know what I'm saying? There are other things that I would have to, you know what I'm saying? I would probably say I'm a hero. I would have to save her life. I'm not gonna let her die. Like she's like sitting there saying, "I'm gonna die unless you put here's some. Go ahead." I'd have to do that. I'd have to do that. I'd have to do that.
You're gonna do it.
I mean, look, dude. Like when you took shots for $10 million. You took 100.
Yeah, but nobody gotta. Yeah, but then think about it. She stays alive, and then she's like, "Yeah, Orlando saved me," and they're gonna be like, "Orlando, how'd you save her?"
Yanking. Twist, turn. I had to.
Play for the Yankees.
I had to try out for the Yankees. I mean, listen, I'm not saying I'm going to enjoy it, but if I had to save, somebody who's special to me's life, yeah, I do. It's special to me. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it for free. I got to be a hero. Whatever it is, man. Back up. All right, anyway.
The Freak Show Podcast. Orlando and the Freak Show. Mornings from 6 to 10. Wild 94.1.